It's Swami time. Swami time? It is Swami time. Hey guys, week 7 here at work. Gonna knock out the picks real quick down and dirty. I didn't get to do more because I'm on a 4-day stretch. So still wanted to get the picks out there to you. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's get right into them. First matchup is Dirte at Crimson. Poor Crimson just can't catch a break this year from what I see. He's worked hard on his team. Chips aren't going his way. That's just one of those years for his team. Dirte, on the other hand, hasn't worked on his, but kind of finds a break here, I think. Gets probably the highest scoring matchup of the week, and he has 4 players in the game. He's got Rodgers, catches a break with Jamal Williams, probably getting the full load with Aaron Jones being hurt. And then his 2 receivers, Fuller and Cooks, are going to be in the same game. I think it's going to be back and forth, a high total. And Dirte's going to benefit from that by having 4 players in that game. And I think it's enough to get the win. So Dirte by 7 in that one. Moving on, Boats at Rabbi. Rabbi finally cut bait with Gallup, made a good move. I like DJ Moore pickup. I know Sam didn't want to lose him, but Rabbi went out on the wire and snatched him up. And I think he puts up a good performance this week. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I think this is a good week for Boats. I think Zeke's going to keep doing what he does. David Johnson is part of that high-scoring shootout game. Andy Dalton, he may not get a better matchup. I know Washington defense is supposed to be better than people think, but Dalton probably has a good enough game for him, and I think his receivers, McLaurin, is set up for a monster game against terrible Dallas defense. So I think Boats gets this one. Probably going to be a little closer than people think, so let's go Boats by 5 there. Co-game of the week, or at least game of our household, Orange Crush and Triple T's. This is brewing to be probably an upset here. Crush's matchups look really great. I think Devontae Adams should be maybe the number 1 receiver of the week. I think he has a monster week. Kyler Murray's scored the most points of anybody in fantasy football. He has just been crushing it, and he's going to light up Seattle. I mean, that's going to be a high-scoring game, you got to think. She does a dirty move and picks up Melvin Gordon, who Triple T's dropped, and slides him in there. So it's all shaping up for Crush. Bad break for Triple T's with Aaron Jones kind of popping up with a calf strain, and probably his juiciest matchup of the year. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think Triple T still has a pretty good week, but everything's pointing towards Crush getting this one and pulling the upset. So we're going to go Crush by 3. Another household battle, Sam and Nerds, little family battle, father and son. Hey, listen, Sam is an example of, he's just outworking everybody. He's outworking and outthinking everybody. He's got some injuries, but he's able to slide in. Giovanni Bernard picks him up on the waiver wire. Boston Scott was a great plug and play. There's some teams that had some needs out there, and those were 2 cheap players that somebody could have put in this week, but they were beaten to the punch by the champ, and that's why, he's dominating right now. He's just outworking and outthinking everybody. Nerds has got a good team. I'm a little surprised DeAndre Swift isn't in the lineup. He looks like he's about ready to break out. This is a good matchup for him. I haven't seen him in the lineup as of yet. That'll be something interesting to follow. But I think that Sam has made the right moves this week. I think he's got the hot players. I think Galladay has a monster game for him. Let's see that's his keeper. He's got to come through. And I think he does this week. I think this is a really close one, but I think Sam's going to nip him. We're going to go Sam by 1. And the game of the week, two monster teams, Young Guns and Dreads. I think everybody thinks those are 2 of the favorites in the league. A plug and play sits Allen Robinson, a high-scoring, high-volume receiver because of his tough matchup against Jalen Ramsey, like we talked about last night. But Dreads has some tough matchups across the board, I think, here. And I think Young Guns is back at full strength, and I think when he is, he's unbeatable. Derrick Henry, tough matchup, but he's volume-based. With that, gets Kamara back with no receivers in New Orleans. He's going to get a massive workload. Russell Wilson's going to be in a shootout. I think Gunn scores the most points this year, shows you why he's this week. I think he scores the most points, shows you why he's the number 1 favorite to win it all. And in the game of the week, I think Guns is going to get this one. Guns by, let's go Guns by 9.5. I think he wins big here. So that's it for the week. Good luck this week. I'm going to be following it from work best I can. Hope you guys are active out there, and love you. And we'll talk to you later. Commission's out.